You're welcome to Lesson 3, Section 1 of our course, Computer Basics. Take a look at the front and back of your computer case and count the number of buttons, ports, and slots you see. Now, look at your monitor and count any you find there. You probably counted at least 10 and maybe a lot more. Each computer is different, so the buttons, ports, and socket will vary from computer to computer. However, there are certain ones you can expect to find on most desktop computers. Learning how these ports are used will help whenever you need to connect something to your computer, like a new printer, keyboard, or mouse. Now let's look at the front of a computer case. Now from what we're seeing on the diagram, at the front we have the top part, which is the optical disk drive. This is often called a CD-ROM or DVD-ROM drive. This lets your computer read CDs and DVD. Then below that, you have the power button. The power button is used to power the computer on and off. Then also below that, now you have two things you can see there, two buttons you can see there: the USB and the audio. USB means Universal Serial Bus, the USB port. Most desktop computers have several USB ports. These can be used to connect almost any type of device, including mice, keyboard, printers, and digital cameras. They will often appear on the front and back of the computer. The other one I called it the audio in and audio out. Many computers include audio ports on the front of the computer case that allow you to easily connect speakers, microphones, and headset without fumbling with the back of the computer. Now let's go to the back of a computer case. The back of a computer case has connection ports that are made to fit specific devices. The placement will vary from computer to computer, and many companies have their own special connectors for specific devices. Some of the ports may be color-coded to help you determine which port is used with a particular device. From our diagram, we still have the audio in and audio out at the back. As I said, almost every computer has two or more audio ports where you can connect various devices like the speaker, the microphone, and the headset. Then below it, you have the monitor port. This is where you will connect your monitor cable. In this example, the computer has both a display port and a VGA port. Other computers may have other types of monitor ports, such as DVI, Digital Visual Interface, or HDMI, High Definition Multimedia Interface. On a diagram 2, you see the USB ports. On most desktop computers, most of the USB ports are on the back of the computer case. Generally, you will want to connect your mouse and keyboard to these ports and keep the front USB free so they can be used for digital cameras and other devices. At the back, we also have the Ethernet ports. This port looks a lot like the modem or telephone port, but is slightly wider. You can use this port for networking and connecting to the Ethernet. We have the PS-2 from the diagram. These ports are sometimes used for connecting the mouse and keyboard. Typically, the mouse port is green and the keyboard port is purple. On new computers, these ports have been replaced by USB. At the back, we also have the serial ports. This port is less common on today's computers. It was frequently used to connect peripherals like digital cameras, but it has been replaced by USB and other types of ports. We have now on the back, we also have the expansion ports. These empty slots, or expansion slots rather, these empty slots are where expansion cards are added to computers. For example, if your computer did not come with video card, you could purchase one and install it here. Then at the back too, lastly, we have the power socket. This is where you will connect the power cord to the computer. The most basic computer setup usually includes the computer case, monitor, keyboard, and mouse. But you can plug many different types of devices into the extra ports on your computer. These devices are called peripherals. So let's take a look at some of the most common ones. Peripherals you can use with your computer. One is a printer. A printer is used to print documents, photos, and anything that appears on your screen. There are many types of printers, including inkjet, laser, and photo printers. There are even all-in-one printers which can also scan and copy documents. Scanners. A scanner allows you to copy a physical image or document and save it to your computer as a digital, computer-readable image. Many scanners are included as part of an all-in-one printer, although you can also buy a separate flatbed or handheld scanner. Speaker/headphones. Speakers and headphones are output devices, which means they send information from the computer to the user. In this case, they allow you to hear sound and music. Depending on the model, they may connect to the audio ports or the USB ports. Some monitors also have built-in speakers. Microphones. A microphone is a type of input device or a device that receives information from a user. You can connect a microphone to record sound or talk with someone else over the Ethernet. Many laptop computers come with built-in microphones. Web cameras. A web camera, or webcam for short, is a type of input device that can record videos and take pictures. It can also transmit video over the Ethernet in real time, which allows for video chat or video conferencing with someone else. Many webcams also include a microphone for this reason. Game controllers and joysticks. A game controller is used to control computer games. There are many other types of controllers you can use, including joysticks, although you can also use your mouse and keyboard to control most games. Digital cameras. A digital camera lets you capture pictures and videos in a digital format. By connecting the camera to your computer's USB port, you can transfer the images from the camera to the computer. Mobile phones, MP3 players, tablet computers, and other devices. Whenever you buy an electronic device such as a mobile phone or MP3 player, check to see if it comes with a USB cable. If it does, this means you can most likely connect it to your computer.